Join me as we're going to use the Cabela's food slicer again to slice up some shaved beef out of an eye of round roast. This is definitely a case study of do as I say, not as I do. As you can see me reaching there to turn it while it's on. You should absolutely turn the blade off before you reach over there and flip the meat around. It would only take a half second at most before you end up with your hand there in that blade. So absolutely do not do what I'm doing here. Normally use this for Philly cheesesteaks or the thicker slices for other things like fajitas or tacos, or use it in stir fry, that type of thing. I don't think I did this the first time, but this time I went ahead and left this cut of meat in the freezer for a few hours beforehand. I had read that it works better partially frozen like that to avoid it flexing, that kind of thing. You can sort of see it here as I'm cutting it. I keep rotating it because it turns slightly as you're pushing into the blade, and you end up with an uneven surface. Unfortunately, I didn't keep track of the setting that I used last time. Should have watched my video. So I had to adjust it a little bit here in the very beginning. Choose the size I want. So there's several here that are pretty thick in comparison. I think I have a shot here later of it comparing a couple of them. But those are the ones that I use, like I said, like fajitas or burritos or stir fry, stuff like that. These thinner shaved pieces are what I use for those sandwiches and that type of thing. Now we get into the not so fun part, cleaning. Figuring out how to clean this thing, although straightforward, isn't necessarily the easiest. Here's a screenshot of the directions, but it doesn't exactly really tell you what to do other than to wipe it off and clean it off. So what I end up doing is I take it apart, take the sled off, it pops up, it pops off, and I undo the blade, and I wash those, of course, in the sink. The rest of it, I just take the spray bottle here and spray it all down, paper towel out, wipe everything off. This is Mr. Clean antibacterial. I touch the high traffic parts here, the power switch, the adjustment knob, the sled track. I'm not exactly sure if there's a good way or not this gray wall here, adjustment part moves back and forth, and it kind of rides on this gasket type material. And I'm hoping nothing got underneath that, because I don't want to take the machine apart to clean it, so I kind of move it back and forth and wipe it off on either side. But if anyone has any good ideas that has this on how they get this nice and clean, I'd definitely love to hear it. Overall, I thought I'd just take you along for the ride on using the slicer. Worked out well, still worked out well for me. It is kind of loud. I got this about a year ago now. Used it several times, and it's still worked out well for me. So thanks for watching, everybody.